everybody, it is me, FreeZerBunny, and welcome back to episode 6 of Let's Play Wildlife Park 2. Okay guys, so yes you guys, welcome back to Sanctuary Park, the greatest park in the whole entire world. And this is exactly where we left off. I haven't done any changes off camera. The first thing that I actually want to do is just shut down our forage production. I don't know why our plants are complaining and stuff. Is it too hot or something? I don't know. Every time I open my game, these freaking grains complain like crap. But anyway, I am going to lessen slightly our forage production because I just kind of want to keep on track of things, if you guys get what I mean. And I want to lower down our forage so that I can kind of keep track of it, if you guys want to get, like, yeah, pretty much. You guys get what I mean, I'm pretty sure, but yeah. Okay, let's close that. I actually want the forage to be as low as possible, not because I want to screw myself over, just because I want to see how much forage we are earning in a month. And I don't think we're gonna be waiting really long anyway, because I think it's gonna be fast, because we are consuming quite a lot of forage over here. Anyway, we still have quite a bunch of farm animals that we need to incorporate in our, you know, farm area. So we're gonna do that in this part. First thing that I'm gonna do is actually do a little bit of readjustment once again, or relocation for some of the animals that we have. I want to change some of the positions of the animals, but first I'm gonna actually properly place these handymen. By the way, in case you guys were interested, this is like the third video I'm recording of this Let's Play today, and like 2 parts ago I mentioned about a concert outside my house, and that was like midnight last night, and they still have the freaking concert. Are you freaking kidding me? And it's like 4 p.m. you guys, I'm not even kidding. Like, these guys do not know how to rest. Like, probably it's like a homecoming thing because school just started, but I'm like, you have got to be freaking kidding me. Can we just like get some rest for a bit? Yeah, in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there's a concert outside my house. I live in kind of the university district. It's called University Belt in my country, and there's like a lot of universities next together. The people who are holding the concert are not my university, but they're kind of affiliated with each other. I'm not making any sense, but they're just making so much noise. I cannot concentrate. So anyway, so I have my headphones on when I'm doing these recordings because I just can't. Anyway, I'm gonna place this doorway over here, and then we're gonna move our chickens over here because I realized that the chickens really don't need that much space at all. Pretty much the only thing they need is grain and water, and that's it. They don't even need like some sort of shelter. Yeah, they don't even need like some kind of shelter and stuff. And you guys can actually hear the handyman working. Okay, so I'm gonna grab our chickens over here and plop them there. We have 2 types of farm animals that we're gonna add in a little bit. We're gonna add some pigs, which come in a couple of varieties. So it's gonna be like a multi-variety pig pen. And then we're also gonna add some sheep, as I've told you guys earlier. Okay, just plop them there. And then, okay, that's for the chickens. And I also need to paint this ground like that. I love how it's like an even shape. The sheep pen and the goat pen are literally like the same size, and I really like that. You have to get rid of this though. And that. And replace the cooling unit because it's gonna make our animals really depressed. Okay. Especially the cows. These guys are so freaking high maintenance. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway, we need to place the fence. Where's the fence? Like that. We're totally gonna redo this soon. Because the handymen are not doing a good job of maintaining our fence. Like, you guys, can we please, yeah? Can we please actually maintain our stuff? So I want to see how much the sheep like eat in a month. 1 kilogram a day and 20 kilograms a sheep. Whoa, and we need like 6 of them, or actually 5 of them, but I'm gonna put 6. 20 kilograms, that's insane. That's so insane. Okay, I'm gonna place these for 6, 12. We need 120 kilograms for the sheep alone. Like, you are kidding me, right? They're so picky, these freaking sheep. We're just gonna put 1 water trough over here. And I'm pretty sure the sheep are gonna complain about the heat or something. Water, forage, and oh, they want to scrape. Ugh. I hate it every time the animals ask me to place one of these, because these are so freaking obnoxious. Because they're really big and they take up so much space. Anyway, the cows are so noisy. I'm gonna zoom out here so we can't hear them that much. Okay, the sheep are Romney sheep. We're gonna place the first one, which is the male. Make sure that he is sterilized. I'm trying to remember to sterilize all the different animals that we have, because usually I just forget. You know what? Let's pause the game. Where's the sheepies? Okay, there we go. And let's place 5 females. There we go. Sterilizing them means that they can mate, but they can't produce young, which is what I want. They don't want to have to like deal with baby sheep. That's like a whole entire different set of perimeters. They need forage and they want to scratch themselves. Okay, sure. Okay, and then that's pretty much most of the animals that we need. One thing that I'm actually gonna do is place some dung collectors, dung vacuums. We totally need more of these, and I'm gonna pause my game really quickly and actually place some more animal keepers, because I noticed that the cows really like to cluster themselves, or like clump themselves like in a cluster, if you guys got what I mean. Like that kind of defeats the purpose of me building them a huge freaking pen. So I'm just like, I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller because it's really not that worth it anyway. If they're just gonna cluster themselves together like what they're doing right now, it's like, yeah, it's not worth it. Anyway, I'm gonna place the other one over here, and I believe I also deleted a milk dispenser. Where is that thing? Okay, there we go. Still don't understand why the cows need some milk, but whatever. It's kind of weird. Okay, this one, I'm gonna move him, and then he is gonna be moved as well. Like so. And I'm gonna use a different color just to see the area that I'm working in. There we go. And I'm gonna get rid of that fence. Oh, and we're gonna place it back. It's probably gonna be like an L-shaped pen or something like that. Yeah, it's probably like gonna be an L-shaped or something. We'll see. We shall see. And then this guy, I'm gonna delete that for now because I feel like it might block the way. And I'm just gonna grab some more animal keepers. I want to be consistent and keep 3 of these as well, because we could never have enough of these guys. And just yeah, 1 of these, 2, and I feel like the other one could not fit anymore. No, yes, he can't. Okay, delete them once again. I have to rethink the size of this pen because I feel like, yeah, it doesn't need to be like an L shape. I guess I can make it just a square or something. Anyway, we'll figure it out. But yeah, we're getting close, you guys. Once we finish like the foundation of our resource production area, that's totally what I'm gonna call it. I can't believe I just thought of that now. But yeah, this place is gonna be called the resource production area, which includes like the animals, the farm animal area, and the crops area. But yeah, once we've done this area, we can now move on to actually placing some animals in our park, which is so exciting. Like legit zoo animals, if you guys get what I mean, you know. And I can't wait until we get there. But for now, let's focus on the task at hand and just kind of do our best, I guess. Let's do that. Beautiful. And then we're gonna make a fence that goes like that. And like so. There we go, cool beans. And then we can just easily connect that to the rest of the enclosure. And hopefully that solves my pains and complaints with the cows. You know what? We need to put a fence. I mean, a gate. So I'm just gonna put it there. I'm gonna change the fence anyway. Okay, I just want to make sure that these guys, that these three all focus on the cows. And then these three focus on the other animals. Okay, let's just put them over here. He can go there. They don't need to pay attention to the cows anymore. He can go over here-ish, and then he can go over here. There we go. So yeah, it looks like the cows are gonna be well taken care of. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to give them an air cooling unit. They're gonna complain their little butts off later on if I don't place this thing like right now. And it's so awkward to see them mating. Is it just me, or yeah, I feel like it's totally like super awkward. Yeah. There we go. Cool beans. And then we can put some surrounding grass to kind of serve as the border for our farm animal area. And then the pig enclosure, I think I'm gonna put over here probably. Yeah, over here for sure. And I don't even know how big it's gonna be because I think I want to make it kind of large. Just kind of. Okay, so yeah, let's actually make it nice and big, the pig enclosure. Because we are going to be putting 2 varieties of pigs in it. Just putting in these grasses. And how's this thing going to work? Okay, let's extend this pathway like so. And then there we go. Like that. Okay, cool beans. It looks like it's a large enough space to fit the pigs. So yeah, that's great. Alright, so yeah, I want to see like what type of ground the pig wants. By the way, I love putting pigs in my game because they're the cutest little things ever. They are so freaking adorable. It's like, just, yes, they're so cute. They look like total bums, if you guys get what I mean. They look totally clueless with what's happening around them, but they're so freaking adorable. I love looking at them. And they're so fun to watch. Just waddling around and just, yeah. We also probably need to put some more dung dealing machinery. Definitely, I think for the goats we need some, or yeah, I don't know, maybe the bunnies need some. Yep, the bunnies need some for sure. These are huge. In real life, these would probably like vacuum off the animals and stuff, but whatever. It's wildlife park. It's not real life. And then I'm gonna leave this one huge area over here kind of blank because I literally have nothing to put here. Like, so this music is so inspirational. I know I keep pointing it out, but it is. Oh, you know what? We can probably put some more stuff here. Okay, I'm back. I was building this Then somebody interrupted me, so whatever, I might as well finish building it for you guys. Anyway, yeah, I'm finally seeing the end of the tunnel for our, you know, food production area. I'm a little bit nervous because we don't have that much space in reserve, which might be my fault, and I need to delete this fence. You guys can see that it gets a little bit more weathered down now, that it's not being maintained. So that's actually quite nice, right? I like that touch of the game. You have to think a lot, which is great. It keeps me on my toes, even though every time I play games, I hate making decisions. I just really do. Cause it's just like, you know, I just hate making decisions. Cause I make like tons of decisions in my everyday life, and every time I play the game, I want to be relaxed. But even though I make like a million decisions in this game, I still feel relaxed because I know that, you know, every time I solve a problem, it's like worth it, the payoff from it. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but there we go. There goes that earth wall that we were just building. Gonna finish it from the outside as well, like so. And then, yeah, what we're gonna do is actually place some extra facilities, because I feel like our handymen are a little bit short on their workforce, if you guys get what I mean. I think they're a little bit short on labor. So I'm gonna add an extra 2 handymen just to pretty much watch over our, you know, our fences, because yes, the animals can't escape, which is an interesting feature. I actually want to show you guys that. Funny story, when I first played this game, like when I first got it, I did not know that you had to maintain your fence, and I just realized that I had a dinosaur, by the way, that time, and I had a stegosaurus. And then the game just gave me a notification, your stegosaurus is trying to escape, and then the zoo was jam-packed. I'm like, no, I can't have a stegosaurus escape to this freaking packed place. That's just a complete train wreck of a disaster if that happens. Okay, I also forgot to place some handymen on this area, which kind of is lame. I'm gonna make sure that they cover a good amount of area. Okay, this guy is gonna go there. This guy is gonna go up till here. So he's gonna watch over the fences on that area. And then this area, he's gonna take care of until there. And then he is going to take care of that area. So I'm just making sure that all corners are properly watched out for, if that makes any sense. And of course, we also have to place some handymen over here so they can actually repair our fences. Look at that. We are so vulnerable to like a zombie attack. I love how I'm always like referencing zombie things, even though that's like the furthest thing from this game. But I just love to pretend for myself, you know, as weird as that might sound. I wish I put more space actually in this area. It feels a little bit too compact. And I'm so scared that in the future, if I need to extend, I wouldn't have the space. It's like my worst fear. And then this thing is not even looking like it's straight. Okay, whatever. I can go either way. Hashtag rainbow. It's not even making sense. Okay, there we go. And you know what? I'm gonna paint it the ground one. I've been thinking of making the pathways gravel instead. I kind of had an idea of painting the pathways gravel because it's very hard to see like actual pathways because they kind of blend in with the earth and stuff. But yeah, it's something to think about. Okay, this guy, I'm gonna move his working area over here to the extreme corner, and you guys will see that his standby point will be somewhere in the middle of this lake. He's literally gonna swim there like Aquaman or something, and whatever. Because they always go to the center of their designated areas, and then this guy is going to watch over the fences on this area. Over here. Like that. Okay, cool beans. Oh my gosh, there's like a small smidgen of space over here that nobody's watching over. Are you freaking kidding me? You have got to be kidding me, right? Like, can we please just... You guys can even see it. It's like this red bar over here. Oh my gosh, you're serious? Yep. That's really freaking annoying. Okay, fine. I mean, whatever. That's gonna be a weak point that I might have to think about. You know what? We can always like put another handyman over on this area because this looks a little bit loose anyway. So that might be an option. Plus the handyman house thing is not that big, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they do. And my game is on play right now. I mean, it's unpaused, so that's interesting. We get to see things unfold. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make it pause for now because I want to fix all the enclosures. And you guys probably are like, get to the freaking point. Stop being so OCD. I'm sorry, you guys. It's just a thing. I would do this off camera, but I'm sure that somebody who is just as OCD as myself would probably appreciate this. So please understand. Just for me, you know, I love making perfection pretty much. Even though, in the words of the great Tyra Banks, perfect is boring, and I totally am with her on that. I love Tyra so much. I love watching America's Next Top Model. That's always the highlight of my year. And I know I just deleted a bunch of important stuff, but yeah, we'll figure it out. It's not gonna be that difficult though, because we're pretty much just gonna be connecting dots. Because we have our guidelines. If only I can leave this place as is, that would be super cool to see how the animals would react and stuff. Okay, enclosure is going to extend. Okay, doesn't look like it's gonna extend that far. So that's probably the straightest it can ever be, so just go for that. And this one, please tell me it's gonna reach the other side. No, you're freaking kidding me, right? That is such a small space. Oh my god, you're freaking kidding me. Okay, whatever. We could always work around some problematic areas, I guess. I'll explain to you guys why I'm even doing this later on, if you guys are still with me. It's gonna make sense, you guys, I promise. There we go. And I'm only gonna do this type of enclosure thing in this one because, as you guys can see, almost all of the like animal enclosures are like so rigid and in a grid, but the rest I'm gonna do a more organic layout actually. So yeah, And I'm just trying to look at things that are supposed to be straight. Okay, this freaking air conditioner is blocking the way. Make this guy as straight as we can. Looks like it's straight enough. And then can we connect this thing with other things? Okay, actually these guys can be connected. No, the thing is blocking the way. Please, dude, please don't ruin my thing. Okay, I will place those things back in the future when I've managed to do things that I wanted to do. Yeah, I think that's the best that could probably happen anyway, so that's that. And then I should really just have fast forwarded this or something. I think that would make better use of time, I think. But this is for the 1 or 2 people who actually want to see me do this. This is for you guys and for me. Okay, there we go. That's probably the straightest it's gonna get. There we go. Yay! That's the first one. We still have a couple to do. Let's do the cows because they're kind of super complicated. Actually, you know what? We need to do over here instead. Is that even straight? This is just a guide, by the way. I'm gonna put it back to how it is later on. Yeah, let's just do that, whatever. That works. Cool beans. See, it's looking so much better for me. I don't know why. I think it's just a psychological thing, you guys, you know? It's... Yeah, I was gonna reference a story from the Renaissance with Michelangelo, but I'd rather not because I'm probably gonna butcher the story anyway, and I'm gonna tell it so badly that none of you guys will understand it, even if I tried. There we go. That looks like it's probably straight enough. Yeah, that's probably okay. I did notice that the perspective is definitely warped, you know? But I'm kind of getting used to it now. It's not even... It's almost isometric. The field of view is... Or the depth of the field... Well, the depth is... not so deep. It's quite shallow, actually. But you know, it's fine. It makes it easier to see the game. And you know, it's something that you would expect from a game that was released in 2006. You know, it's never about the graphics. I had one comment that really annoyed the hell out of me from one of you guys. Oh my gosh, no. Yeah, there is a Control-Z undo option. Like, there's this one guy who refused to play games if it had bad graphics, and I told him off. I'm like, you know, games are not just about graphics. And then I think that was the point when I realized, you know, I really shouldn't be bothered by the comments and stuff. I don't even know why I'm talking about that. Oof. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna paint this mud just to see where I should place the things. Yeah, I'm getting so detailed, right? I mean, if there's an option to actually share this on Steam, would you guys like me to share it? Because that would be really cool, you know. I could make a really fancy schmancy zoo, and then you guys can open it. So, you know, like, you actually have to do a little bit of work to get your feet up and stuff. And yeah, that's what I love about management simulations. Not everyone is gonna have the same gameplay, you know? Every person has their own way of playing the game, and that's why I love doing these let's plays with you guys, especially for simulation games, is because even though there's like already 100 people doing let's plays of the same exact game, you don't get the same gameplay twice because everybody plays it differently. Okay, I can actually move this. Oh my gosh, I wish I realized that before I went on that rant earlier. Yes, I'm so happy. Now, that kind of means that our bases are covered. Yes, that our bases are totally covered. In terms of this side of the fence, we're totally fine. And in this area, I didn't even move it, right? I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't even move this guy. So that's that. And it looks like I'm saving the pigs for last. Oh no, we have some ducks. We have some cute little duckies that need some fences. I don't understand why the ground color is that for the duck enclosure. Like, is that really that, like, near the pond? You guys, can you guys see that light colored ground? Like, where the freaking heck did that come from? No, 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 no. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Okay, there's a post there that's like, ugh, that's ruining everything. Okay, let's connect this thing there. And then let's do that. Okay, yay! And then it's looking so much nicer, you guys. Is it just me? Probably just me though. You guys are probably just like, okay, I'm gonna close the video because he is just like going on a rant and stuff. Oh, it's so unprofessional. Hashtag I hate myself. I hate my selfie, book by Shane Dawson. I wish Shane did more vlogs. That's like the only thing. Because he stopped doing vlogs and all he does right now are challenges. And totally no shade, you guys. But I kind of miss the old Shane, you know, that kind of wasn't... I don't want to talk about it. I just miss the old Shane, I guess. He was honestly, you guys, like, he was one of the people who inspired me to make a channel. Like, way back in 2012 when I used to watch him in, you know, YouTubers React. He was like the only, or like one of the only genuine people on that YouTube show. Like, you know, even though his comments weren't the nicest, he was honest, you know, and he was transparent, and I really admire him for that. I am literally ranting. I should probably talk more about the game and less about the YouTubers that I like. I don't know. You know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna talk about what I want. So, I actually started YouTube way back in 2007 and stuff. But like, that was just a personal thing that I did to share videos with my friends. I like to like take videos of my friends in high school and edit them on my computer and share them online. It would get like 10 views, like literally. And I did not know that behind YouTube there was like such a community behind it. And it was kind of really an oopsie. And eventually when I began watching Let's Plays, oh my gosh, what is happening? There we go. Yay! Now, there we go. Cool beats. Okay, now I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna save my game, grab some water, and then we're gonna work on the pig enclosure when I get back. Okay, guys? Okay, guys, I'm back. And okay, so we're gonna do the pig enclosure right now. This game has two types of pigs. We have the domestic pig, and then we have just the pig, which is the cuter one in my opinion. These are so cute. These guys remind me of hamsters and stuff. And we need 5 of each one. So this like pig pen is gonna be filled with pigs. It's crazy. What they want, water, forage, fruit, and vegetables. Okay, they want a lot of things. Water, forage, fruit, and vegetables. 3. Okay, cool beans. Okay, and then 1 kilogram. We need 30 kilograms of fruit, vegetables, and forage, and we need 10 kilograms of water. I need to remember that. Ugh. So I'm gonna just place the pigs really quickly. I'm pretty sure you guys noticed that I didn't place any fences, any gates yet, and I'm gonna place those off camera because I kind of feel like manipulating the different feeding troughs and stuff like that for the enclosures. So that's that. I'm gonna place 5 of these guys as well. 3, 4, and then 1 male. Before I play the game, I'm gonna make sure that I sterilize them. These pigs give birth so often, it's kind of insane. It's a little bit funny, but they're super fun. I love looking at them just wallowing around and just doing random stuff. I can literally hear the songs outside my house from that freaking concert that's been running through 24 hours through my headphones, and I am on high, you guys. I can barely hear myself. And it's just super crazy. I think these guys need to scratch or something, or do they not? Yep, they need to scrape. So I'm gonna make sure that I place that thing first. Then we need a couple of water troughs. 45 water, 50 kilograms. Whoa. I'm gonna place 2 of these because I don't want the pigs to like crowd in one area, because that's something that they tend to do. They tend to like gather in an area. Okay, 30 kilograms of forage. Okay, this one, no, that's a little bit. This one? Hay rack. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give them hay. Pellets look great. These give me only 10 kilograms. Like, you know what? Fine. We'll place 3 of these. Yeah, just place them randomly for now. And then, what else do I need to place? Scrape, forage, yeah, fruits, vegetables, and other things. Feeding facility. 25, no, I mean 20 kilograms. Okay, we can have 2 of these. And then the vegetable area is gonna be over here. How many vegetables? Let's give the pigs corn, why not? Since we are actually growing our own corn in this farm, or like in this game, I don't know. That's really nice. Okay, cool beats. I guess we can play this and hopefully nobody dies. Oh, I think it's gonna be hot for them. It's only 31 degrees Celsius though, so I'm gonna do the whole cooling units off camera. And okay, I told you guys I was gonna explain this anyway. If you zoom out to ground view, you guys can see that the fences are all aligned, and that is something that I'm all about. I love seeing that. I take pride in that type of uniformity, especially like when you go here. See, it's so straight, and that's like amazing. Just, yes. It would be easier for us if we had a grid, but we don't, so I'm not gonna complain about it. And yeah, we're gonna actually just, what do they want? It's extremely hot. Yep. I'm gonna place these guys randomly for now. I'm pretty sure a lot of the animals will complain about the heat. And then the cows, I'm pretty sure, are also gonna complain, like so. Just place them like that. And then yeah, okay, I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour of, or a walking tour of our farm and what we've done so far, because I don't think we've done these before. I love doing these off camera. So this is kind of the main entrance to our crop area, and then over to the left we have the forage area. Really fun. I love this. It looks like an avenue of trees like that. How awesome is that? And then over here we have some gardener homes. We have some plots for reeds, and then our rice fields look really weird. I'm gonna show you guys the waterfall. There we go. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of, that's the cornfields. This is a really nice place. We are producing so much corn, it's insane. And I should probably be keeping track of our stuff, but I think we're good. Anyway, okay, and then over here we have our fruits and some forage. The tobacco guys are here. I think this is too fast, but I'm gonna do a more in-depth one maybe in the future and stuff like that. I love seeing all the gardeners actually do their work. If you guys get what I mean, you know, they're actually, you know, making an impact, which I like, you know. And even the handymen are doing their job, which is awesome, repairing the fences and stuff like that. That's the cabbage patch and the fishing spot, or like the fish pen. And then this is our animal area. I wonder why the guys are complaining. We have the goats, we have some ducks, we have some sheeps, we have some cows over there. Beautiful colors, especially the red Holstein, I believe. And then over here we have the Texas Longhorns, which are so majestic. They're so gorgeous. We can actually peep through the fence. We can see their heads. That's a chicken coop, which I'm pretty sure we can hear. And then we have the duck area once again. And the bunny place. Hello, Freezer Bunny. Yes, it's me. Okay. Bunnies and hares. No, just bunnies and rabbits, actually. And then over here we have the pigs. And I told you guys they were the cutest little things, right? They're so freaking cute. They are absolutely adorable. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this tour, and that's also gonna be it for this part. Okay, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and actually wrap this thing right here. Once again, please don't forget to hit that like, favorite, and subscribe if you guys had fun. You all have an awesome, awesome, awesome day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!